I feel such smiliness when I'm with you. Looked back at when I first met you, and it was the same feeling of playfulness and the smile. And even that puppet show curtain is lots of smiles. Like it's like the Pamela curtain. It's amazing how in tune we are, yet we're not around each other. We're on the other sides of the world. And you're saying Bambi and then a rabbit presents. I guess I wanted to show others that if this is happening for Pamela and I, then it's happening everywhere. You just got to pick up on it. We're not actually forcing it either. We should talk about this and we should talk about that. It doesn't happen like that with Pamela and I, and just talk to Pamela because that's what we do best.
Yeah.
Letting it flow. Said that thing this morning.
Yeah, she's convinced that you're really her.
Uh,
I can't believe she's really real.
the kids like, don't sing the song. Do not start singing the song. And it's funny because those some of those movies, those kids movies, I really resonate with the characters like Nemo and Elsa. I really resonate with the snowman and the reindeer, the goofiness of it all.
Yeah.
And they have such amazing messages too.
Yes.
They're there, right? Like the trolls. What are they saying? They're trying to set him up with the princess, and they're saying he's a bit of a fixer-up.
Yep.
But that's what we all are. We're all like fixer-uppers.
Exactly. And Elsa also teaches us throughout her experience in that movie that are all very powerful beings. That's what we are. We've come here as powerful beings and embodied in a physical form. This is the most important point about this whole thing, I believe, is that we are foreigners, quote unquote, that have come to this new energetic orb that we call Earth. And as we've come in here, we are the very embodiment of love. Everything about us is love, and we are used to communicating and interacting with love. And we came to this foreign place. So if I went to Mexico, I would be expected to somehow learn to speak Spanish. And so I would speak Spanish while I was there, right? Well, we've done the same thing. We've come here and people speak with fear that sounds like anger sometimes, and we answer back with fear, and so we have this fear conversation thinking that's what we need to do, forgetting that we've come here instead to show how to interact with love. And so now all of a sudden we are all remembering it doesn't matter, when someone's speaking to us with fear, angry, or whatever. It's kind of a fun experiment, honestly, not to watch the reaction of the other person being disarmed because they don't know what to do when you're still in love, when they're angry at you, but to watch them change in a micro and macro way, all the way across the board. Just like that movie Elsa, she didn't know how to control her power because it was all covered. Everything about it was about fear, and the trolls taught her that when she was a young child. And then throughout the movie, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, it was discovered that how to utilize her is to use love. When you use love, she was able to do whatever she wanted with the ice. It wasn't a surprise attack. It didn't come out sideways and hurt people. It was some way to uplift the people around her when used with love instead of fear.
Also, she had to have the dark night of the soul go away and find it herself. See, so many messages. You can't control it from fear. You can control it from love, but it's the same thing. So again, it comes back to the pendulum. It's your choice which way it swings. But you've got to find out that it's swinging first, because if you don't know it's swinging, you're all over the place because it's just in free fall. I'm seeing a shift. I am seeing people become more playful. Finding the playfulness is so important. I remember as soon as I heard you say that you used to play outside at night, overcoming all that childhood darkness, fear at night and playing outside, it just blew me away. It's one of my favorite stories. So many people say that their kids are scared. I'm sure you get that as well. Their kids are scared. They see ghosts.
Yeah.
I say, well, go be scared with them and play with them. What are we actually scared of?
And that's an empowering point right there to be made as well. An experience or whatever that's causing that sensation of fear or over caution is another expression of fear that's a little bit more controlled. To be in a place of play in those experiences, it transmutes everything around it. It makes it be a whole different experience. I have been gifted this playfulness that has been part, like, throughout my life. Most star seeds came from trauma. And it's not because you're a starseed, so you're being punished or something like that. We've chosen these traumas so we can heal through them. And as we heal through them, we're healing that same thing, that experience that is similar to all of these other experiences that had occurred previously and in the future. All of these things that had happened that had been unresolved, while we're healing through that thing right there, the same thing all across the board is being healed too.